Hello people, I am Daniel Dan of Generation Productions, and today we're going to be talking about Doctor Who. I got my Doctor Who scarf, Tom Baker scarf, the one of the Sonic screwdrivers, and even the TARDIS is here to keep me company for a bit. Now, I'd like to discuss today some things that really bothered me. Now, according to some of you who are probably watching, it should not bother me at all. But it does, okay? You see, we have this thing that Time Lords have multiple regenerations, and that's perfectly fine. I believe, as I did in my last thing about talking about the Doctor Who conspiracy theory, was more or less the Time Lord can have an infinite number of regenerations, and that you can only regenerate 12 to 13 times. That's not canon anymore. That you can actually regenerate multiple times, and all these said rules about regenerations, such as basically regenerating into another organism, like the Master did in the movie, turning into like a transparent spirit snake kind of thing, or the Doctor, suppressing his memories and putting it into a watch, or even just his hand being cut off and the hand regenerating. Hello, but that's not the point. The point being is that even the Doctor can regenerate, but it has been said throughout the original canon that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to break this up. We've got Chris Crap Chibnall's canon, and we've got the original from Russell T Davies, and the Baker's era, and all those original guys. Russell T Davies. Trying to think of all the other ones. I can't remember off the top of my head the other writers, but you know who I'm talking about. That era, from Peter Capaldi backwards, that to me, maybe not even Peter Capaldi. Let's just skip Capaldi, actually, even. I'm thinking pretty much from Matt Smith down, that to me is canon. Everything past Peter Capaldi's era and onwards is no longer canon in my book. I think they've sort of went down an alternate universe, because they sort of tried to do a reboot of the Doctor. Now, here's the thing that really bugs me, right? Okay, we have this new Doctor. Basically, this woman here, known as Ruth. So it's just a little bit of a brief look. So BBC don't slam me for this, but copyright me for this. But there's just a little bit of a brief glimpse, since that's part of your trailer stuff. I hope you guys don't go messing with it. That is the new Doctor. So, well, according to this new thing, it's supposed to be the new Doctor. But here's the thing. She has a TARDIS that looks like this. Now, because it's got the original stent, original TARDIS console, TARDIS. This here is the original TARDIS column, control column, and even that little dish thing up here, that's part of the original TARDIS. And so, what people have speculated, which is wrong speculation, mind you, that Doctor was this female Doctor. This other female Doctor was the first Doctor before William Hartnell. I call bullshit. I'm sorry for my language, but that's bullshit. Bullshit. I believe, basically, what I believe is that all this new Who is trying to add more regenerations and more story plots to the original Doctor that are not supposed to even be there. They've splintered and fractured the timeline. Now, I'm perfectly happy that whether the child the Doctor was originally was, male or female, to me that doesn't bother me, okay? As a person grows up, it doesn't matter what they were in the past, they eventually become something different. So, to be honest, I don't really care if the Doctor was supposed to be born a woman or born a man or whatever. I don't care if the Doctor was supposed to be born a girl or a man, okay? By the way, the Master is also a liar. So, when the Master, Missy, brought up saying that the Doctor was a little girl in a previous regeneration, I call bullshit. So, I don't trust the Master. Also, I don't trust the new Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, where she said, "Oh, this is the first time I've ever had to get back into these kind of clothes again," because basically, again, a lot of the Jodie Whittaker's Doctor is written by Chris bloody Chibnall, who basically doesn't understand doesn't really have a concept of, creating a decent lore, and is creating his own version of the Doctor, which to me I think is pretty stupid. I don't like that, Chris Chibnall. I don't like it. I think you're crap, mate, because that's absolutely not cool. Trying to mess with the timeline of the Doctor, not cool. But even if that is not, even though I just have my own little theories of Who, because a lot of people say that this is the new Doctor. She even says in one little clip that she is the Doctor. She parked the TARDIS in a pile of sand in the fugitive of the sorry people, a fugitive of the Jejune episode. So where do we go to with that? But either way, thinking about it, I have my own few fan theories of who this version of is. I mean, we've already had a few fan theories. One is that this is the Doctor from before William Hartnell. I call bullshit. That's not true. And also, I'd like to point out, there's also another interesting thing. Why would the Doctor, even if it was just even a disguise, why would the Doctor have an R necklace? See, this version of the Doctor, Ruth, she has this thing where she's got this necklace called R written on it. And as far as I know, there's been only one other person that I've known who was considered like black or Negro, or black Negro, or native kind of person who would generate that way, and that is River Song. And like I said, if you have a look here at the image, she's got this, like I said, that necklace that says R on it. So I have a feeling that maybe this chick might actually be River Song, or the Rani. That's also another possibility I've got in my mind, that she could either be that. Now, why do I say, even though it's actually established in the episode that she is the Doctor, I debate that because, like I said, there are some characteristics of this Ruth regeneration Doctor that seems to be not really up to par to what the Doctor really is all about. So, what is Ruth, or the Ruth Doctor? Now, one has speculated, basically come to the conclusion that it may have been, I'm trying to think of the word, that it may have been like I said, may have been the Rani, or been, in my case, I reckon it's River Song. I reckon she's back. Or, it's that evil Doctor that we had the Valeyard. But the problem is though, I think pretty much with that R necklace, I'm pretty sure we're seeing that's either the Rani or River, because remember, a lot of Doctor Who's companions in the past have even posed as a Doctor. There's been at least 2 recent female ones who did so. Clara, she claimed that she was the Doctor in one episode, and so was also the Master. She also did that as well. So, overall, in all hindsight, I still believe that there's probably something else that's going on, but I swear to God, Chibnall, if you have totally fucked up this timeline, I'm not going to be too happy with you, mate. Because basically, I don't mind the whole new. I actually started to enjoy the Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. Now, yes, I know for some of my friends in the Fandom Menace, that's a bit sacrilege. But yeah, I started to actually enjoy Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, and now we found out we've got a new Doctor, which I don't mind that new Doctor, or so-called new Doctor, but I started to actually like that chick being the Doctor as well, just like I liked Clara being the Doctor, or even the Master, Missy being the Doctor. I mean, they could have been really great regenerations for the Doctor to become. Including, as I said, I got no problems with this other one being one like that too. However, like I said, there's just some things that have been written off, really badly off. One of the YouTubers was Council of Geeks, had said that there seemed to be something odd there, and there was a few other people as well. It seemed something odd. So, my final thoughts is that, well, I love the classic. This classic style TARDIS. I mean, that looks absolutely brilliant. I love this classic styled TARDIS. I mean, it's modern but classic. And to be honest, I'm not really. When I saw this, when I saw some little screenshots of this version of so-called the Doctor. Seeing this woman being somewhat like the Doctor, I thought, she wouldn't actually be too bad as a female Doctor. I sort of thought the concept of having, a black female Doctor would be brilliant. But, But anyway, people leave your thoughts and comments below and see what you think. I'd like to hear some feedback for you, what you people think. But personally, I think there's either going to be 3 ways this is probably going to go down. There's going to be an alternate timeline Doctor, alternate universe, creating a multiverse. Like I said, like a multiverse Doctor. Or it's a plot by the Rani, the Master, or the Rani, Master, or River's back. River Song's back. Either way, that's just my theory. So I'm just throwing it out there for you people. But like I said, I swear to God, if some of the other fan theory is true, that they reckon that the Doctor was a female in previous regeneration, Christian, you're a complete stupid person if you think that's okay. Because I do not like the fact. No offense to all those other people out there who have their own ideas, but for me, the Doctor has always been a male, and maybe he did experiment, like I said, with the Jodie Whittaker Doctor, what it'd be like to be female. But also, in one of the other episodes of Doctor Who, one female Doctor regenerated into a male, and then eventually regenerated back to being female again, and said, that was her only male regeneration. So, who knows? But personally, I think if there is going to be like a female Doctor run, I'm not worried about that either. But anyway, people, thank you people for watching, and catch you all later. Bye.